Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we are talking about some stuff. Actually, I forgot what we were talking about. No, I'm just joking. If so, Stalker 2 has been delayed till December 8th. So Xbox and Game Pass are surely going to suffer for that, right, guys? Right? Xbox, Game Pass. Yeah, man. With that not coming out in April to keep feeding us, like Xbox is probably going to be doomed from that alone. That really sucks. That was supposed to be our end all be all. Um, our very first look at Unreal Engine 5 running on freaking Xbox, but now that it's delayed, Xbox is officially lost. It's over this generation. Everybody just turn around and go home. Yeah, everything was riding on freaking Stalker 2, man. You guys know I'm joking, right? You guys know I'm joking. Clearly, I just posted 2 Series S videos. Like, I don't think Xbox is in trouble whatsoever. But Stalker 2 being delayed, that does suck, man. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to beat around the bush, and I'm not, that is upsetting. But, it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's really not the end of the world. It is, dude, if it makes the game better, fine, whatever. If it is to take out all the NFT stuff that they put in there, that is what pisses me off. That's what makes me a little mad. If it was delayed because of that NFT crap that nobody wants, beat it, dog. Can't have my garbage. It's mine. What's up, Jaron? What's up, everybody, man? Thank you guys for all showing up. Sev, Michael, how's it going, guys? Anthony Mendez. Let's see. Kenta, what's up, my friend? Ken, how you doing, buddy? Clay, Cabbage, Jaron, Mr. Train. Are we allowed to be toxic today? If you must. I mean, like, if you guys are like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't necessarily know. Like, I don't care. I put out 2 videos today. If you guys want to be a little bit toxic, I'll just, I won't like read through all that stuff. I'll just kind of like try to move forward. I'm not going to be like scrolling the text and stuff today. So yeah, if you guys want to be toxic, I don't really care. You guys just try to be good to each other. I mean, if the Peggies show up, then they can, if the Peggies show up and start doing whatever, I mean, like if they get out of the hand and start calling people names and blocking people, stuff like that, then Sev will deal with them. No, I'm just joking. I'll leave it up to Sev. If they Sev and I'll leave it up to the mods. If people get way out of hand to where the moderators are like, no, man, that's okay. I'll leave it up to them. It's up to them. Yeah, Doc is heated too. Just watched the Doc Dark and had to see what this PS4 news is about. Okay, guys. So here's the thing. Clearly, the Xbox Series S has got PlayStation shook. Like, they should be shook. Yeah, man, we're gonna bring out an underpowered console with the super fast and then we're gonna leave some power on the table. Microsoft's eating their lunch. Is literally eating their lunch. They can't get out the PlayStation 5s, so they're building more PlayStation 4s. Me personally, I kind of feel like that's a little bit of a waste of time. Now, if they were to come out and be like, hey, you know what, guys, we're really short on PlayStation 5s, so this is what we're gonna do. We're going to bring back the PlayStation 4 Pro. We are going to put SSDs in them the fastest we can find, and we're going to allow developers to make games from the PlayStation 4 Pro on. Like, we're going to allow them to do that. We're going to allow the PlayStation 4 Pro to ride alongside PlayStation 5 for this generation. It will be a developer choice if they want to support it or not. But we will put SSDs in them and sell the SSD version, the PlayStation 4 Pro with an SSD. And then we will also let you upgrade your very own PlayStation 4 Pro with an SSD. So, and if you have an SSD, like when on the package, the game will say, has to be SSD or whatever. So, I mean, you can get pretty decent speeds. I think something like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart would definitely work off a SATA SSD, dude. I definitely think that would work. Like the fastest ones you can get are like 1,000 megabytes a second or something, maybe. I think that might be the fastest, but Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is holding back the next gen because they don't have full RDNA too. That's pretty true, man. Like I've always felt from the day I bought this thing, Doc Dark, what did he say? Doc Dark was funny, but had a good point. If okay, this is how I feel about it, guys. This is honestly how I feel about it, about the PlayStation 5, guys. Hey, delusional grandeur. I have always felt like PlayStation 5 was an upgraded PlayStation 4, like a PlayStation 4 Super Pro. Like that's the way I've always felt about it. That's the way it's felt to me since I bought it. Uh half of the controller feels gimmicky, the other half feels really cool. It just feels like another evolution of PlayStation 4, man. That's what the PlayStation 5 feels like to me. It does not feel like it was a fully baked, fully optimized system. Like I know it's going to do great things because of the SSD. I know it's going to do good things because of having a faster CPU. It's definitely going to do better because it's got it's got a pretty decent GPU in it. Like, don't get me wrong, PlayStation 5 is a pretty solid build, but I think it's definitely, dude, I'm starting to really feel like it's really good on a 1440p monitor, man. Like the last couple of weeks, I've been playing with it on my 1440p monitor, and I'm really starting to get that, like, I'm really starting to feel that, like, oh yeah, PlayStation is next gen type of vibe from it. I really am. Like, I really am, guys. Like, I'm super happy that I can play Demon Souls now at what looks like native resolution. It definitely has enhanced the experience to me to where to where I mean 1440p is passable on a 4K screen, but it looks so much better on a 1440p monitor that it's like, Series console has same controller UI. Yeah, that's fine, dude. I'm perfectly okay with that. Doesn't matter. Like I said, oh gosh, here's Packers. The Packers here. The Peggy. Yeah. Rog, do you think Demon Souls is coming to PS4 now? I think they should bring it. I mean that game would definitely run on a PlayStation 4, so I don't see why they shouldn't. They should. Um, I know that you're going to be getting, I know for a fact you are going to be getting another PlayStation State of Play fairly soon. Probably end of this month, maybe beginning of next month. I would shoot more for January, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get a release date and a pre-order date for your PlayStation VR 2, as well as some other stuff that they're going to launch on VR. And you will also be getting you'll you're yeah, you're gonna get some heavy hitting PlayStation news this month. Either by the end of this month or beginning of next month. You're definitely gonna get a pretty good sized PlayStation show. That PSVR 2 is probably going to launch this year. I'm thinking it's going to hit probably before the holiday season. I think with them showing it off at CES, you're definitely going to be able to see that pretty soon. I don't know. I don't think he's going to time you out. I don't think he's going to time you out. Go Packers. I said if you guys, I mean if you're going to be salty tonight, dude, just try to be respectful of each other and not calling people names and stuff, dude. I'm so happy that my PS4 that I bought for $50 only a month ago is going to last me another 5 years. Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. Xbox. If PlayStation's the market leader, why the hell are they like 5 steps behind Xbox, bro? Like, why are they so far behind Xbox on everything? If you put numbers together, like 360 was at 10 million, Xbox Series or Xbox One X was at 12 million by this time in its life. If Phil Spencer is super excited, being like, "Yeah, dude, we're blowing the doors off of that," do you really think they've only sold 12? They are probably in the ballpark of from 12 to 15, guys. 12 to 15 Xbox is out there sold. Damn, Prague, what an L today. Stalker 2 delayed till December, and now Sony with their bullshit is going to make the game developers more inclined to release cross-gen. Hey, man, if that's the way they want to do this gen, like, I think it's a saving grace for PlayStation because I don't think the PlayStation 5 is really anything more than an upgraded PS4 Pro anyways, dude. I don't really think it's that super powerful, man. I mean my expectations are 1440p native 1440p to 1800p checkerboard at 60 frames a second, man. That's what my expectations are for the PlayStation 5. Um, then that's for third party games. If you get into like PlayStation first party, they'll probably fare a lot better. But I don't know. Series X feels more like an upgraded One X. Yeah, you're mostly true right now. Yeah, because that's what a lot of developers are doing is just basically using, like a double stack of Xbox One X to develop games. That's why some of those PlayStation 5 games come out and they might run a little better, like 2 or 3 frames, but I don't know, man. You know what, Go Packers, this is my feeling about it. This is why I defend Xbox, is because I have yet to feel like I've been lied to by them. I've been in the Xbox ecosystem like head on now for about 5 years, Kay, and I have yet to have them once make me feel like I haven't gotten my money's worth for what I paid for it. And I haven't felt lied to like I always do with PlayStation. I always feel like I've been lied to by PlayStation. I always feel like, they come out with these, oh yeah, like check this out, and then and then nothing ever comes to pass. And then you always hear like Digital Foundry or other people like always talking about features that it's like, okay, wait, you guys are PC guys and you guys are like ape shit happy over freaking checkerboard rendering. Like, give me, like, explain this to me. Explain this to me. Like, I don't get it, man. All them checkerboard rendered games that I bought on my PS4 Pro, when I put them on my PS5 on my 4K TV, it looks like garbage. It looks so bad. It's not even funny. That news video I just put out running around in Watch Dogs Legion, okay? Or Watch Dogs, the original Watch Dogs, dude. I mean, that game looks pretty freaking decent on a 1440p monitor running on my Series S. Yeah, what the guilty of the God of War proves the series about it. Yeah. Let's see. I'm happy with my PS5. That's cool, bro. I don't want you to not be happy with it. I mean, Go Packers, if you came from okay, look at this, Go Packers. Honestly, if I came from like a PS4 or PS4 Pro directly to PlayStation 5, dude, I would be happy. I would literally be happy. I would be blown away with that. To be completely honest with you, I would be blown away with that. But I came from Xbox One X to PlayStation 5, dude. So it wasn't as big of a jump as anything else. And with the Xbox Series X, I knew what I was getting myself into. Like, Microsoft was pretty upfront with that. Like, PlayStation has a thing of setting expectations pretty high for me, and then they don't always fail to meet those, but lately it's been getting a little bit more. It's been getting a little. It's really been getting a lot harder to take them seriously, especially with the 4K, with the way the 4K thing is going, man. Like, it's really hard to take PlayStation 4 or PlayStation's 4K machines seriously. That's the thing, man. You don't buy PlayStation 5 for the tech, you buy for the games. Yes, Vic, you are pretty much right. That's all you buy it for. You do not buy it for the tech, you buy it for the games. And then when you find out the tech that they sold you doesn't really give you the best, yeah, dude, PS5 is underpowered. It can hardly hit 4K, dude. It really normally doesn't. Remember your promise tomorrow, Froggy, God of War Series X video. Dude, I got to buy that. I don't have the money to do it, my friend. I just don't have the money right now to do it. Or I would do that. I really would do that. I do promise to do that eventually, but I just do not actually have the $49.99 to buy it, man. That's so freaking bad too, man. Because I couldn't even buy Rise right now. I actually probably would be happy if it came to PlayStation 4. Came from a PlayStation 4 to a PlayStation 5 because I hate the PlayStation 4's controller. Yeah. Sony is not the same anymore. The people in their HQ are all gone. Yeah. PlayStation's a completely different company, man. You don't need to do it tomorrow, just at some point. Yeah, I will do it as soon as I can get it. As soon as I get a hold of it, I will do it. I'll get on the browser and do that. I will do that for everybody else stream. I can't wait to play God of War. Yeah, you can. You can definitely wait to play God of War, dude. You can definitely wait. I'm just joking. So I read something that they're like, dude, it's going to look a lot better than the PlayStation 5 version. Leave it to Sony to hold back next gen first and RDNA 1 GPU. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's the thing, man. Like, if you look at Forspoken, okay? look at Forspoken as an example. Does that game really look freaking next gen to you anymore? From everything you guys have seen from it lately, it looks like it's running at 30 frames a second to me. Am I crazy, or does that look like it's running at 30 frames a second? And it doesn't look like, it looks kind of janky, if you ask me now. Like a lot of the stuff they've been showing, I just really haven't been impressed with that. I'm just like, ooh, gosh, man, like I just might actually. What a pickle say, oh, that was cold cabbage cinnamon code. I know. I would ask Sony for a code, but they'd probably look at all my content and be like, "No, dude, we're not giving you a code." Like, why would we do that? You don't ever say anything nice about us. And I was like, "Yeah, I do. I said something nice when you let me upgrade my SSD. I said something nice then, but oh, that's why when I get my Series X, I'll get all the games that and just exclusives on PS5. I think that's the best for me. That's my choice that I ended up making. I do buy all my third-party games on Series X, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't necessarily mind playing on the PlayStation 5, but I don't know, man. I kind of like Xbox Series X so far has delivered a better 4K experience. If I'm being honest, you know what I mean? And the first party games that, okay, I know it took Xbox like almost a whole year to like start giving us like actual freaking games that are for Series X, man. And I mean they're still cross-gen or whatever. But I'll tell you this right now, Microsoft Flight Simulator is seriously the most freaking impressive game that I've played to date. To date. Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I like playing that. I get in there all the time and I'll put out like a video, and now I'm playing it on Series S and I'm even more impressed now that I'm playing it on Series S. You don't understand, man. The stuff that Microsoft has at their disposal this generation is going to push gaming forward in a way that PlayStation simply can't, simply does not have the resources or the infrastructure to do. Like the Sony Corporation relies heavily on PlayStation. And I get that. Like I'm not mad at PlayStation, dude. I do love Xbox. I've always loved PlayStation, but at this point, man, it's like, oh, Sony. I do the content that I do because I'm like, Sony, man. What are you doing, man? Nobody wants to pay $70 for these games. Nobody wants to, like this. It's not even a question. Nobody wants to pay that. Nobody wants to pay $10 upgrade fees for all of these games that, like Ghost of Tsushima with a bare bones upgrade. What we got, four instead of 1800p checkerboard, we got 4K checkerboard. Like Sony, nobody wants to buy that. Nobody wants to have to pay for that, but they do. We do, because we do want the better version on our consoles. And I just don't think that's what PlayStation understands. It's like, yeah, definitely I agree for the most part that yeah, we might be a little bit to the point where yeah, maybe we should push prices forward for games. But I mean, not during a pandemic. Not during a pandemic when people are like really struggling for money. Not when the games you're putting out, Sony, right now are not like heavy hitters. Like we need heavy hitters right now, dude. I mean, like remakes and like kid games. Like, come on, Sony. Like, really, dude. Like, have a tiered pricing structure to where when Ratchet and Clank comes out, it's $60. When Returnal comes out, it's $49.99. People like a deal. Those games sell much better every time they go on sale than they ever did when they were brand new. And nobody wants to play that. PS4 coming back is proof that Sony is experimenting to see how blind and out of touch their fan base is. uh, I honestly think that you are going to get a PlayStation 5 Mini. I think that they are hard at work right now trying to develop a console that is in line or better than Series S, but at the same time being able to be profitable for them, and then get developers on board to support it. I think that would be a good thing for them. Like I mean, definitely Xbox Series S is out there all by its little lonesome right now, and I think the Sony should compete at that level. Good luck getting the chips for it. Yeah, exactly, dude. They're a little bit behind, and if they haven't already gotten it planned or put together by now, it's gonna be a little bit tough, man. It's gonna be a little bit tough. And then I read a story today that they are pulling PlayStation Now gift cards off the shelf everywhere. So your Spartacus is probably going to be getting announced by the end of this month. I'm pretty sure. For all what happened about We Believe in Generations, they don't. They forgot about Generations a little while ago when COVID kicked in. They're like, oh gosh, man. Nah. And then China right now is suffering from another shutdown because of the Omicron. So, dude, it's probably only going to get worse. And to be completely honest with you, if it does get worse and there's a pretty steady supply of Xbox Series S, I really am just going with Xbox Series S is the de facto, is going to be the de facto, like most install base for this generation, guys. I think they're now giving refunds for Battlefield. Really? Dude, if they're giving refunds for Battlefield, man, I might jump on that because that game just really sucks. I've played, yeah, dude. If they're really giving are they really giving Michael refunds for Battlefield? I gotta look that up, dude, because if they're doing that, I definitely want my money back. Refunds for Battlefield 2042.
According to Newsweek, Steam issuing refunds for
Oh, Steam is. Really, dude? I want Xbox to start doing Battlefield. Steam Battlefield 2042 refunds. That's insane. They are, Andrew, on Steam. I know Xbox needs to jump. Pandy, please stop, sweetie. Come here, lover. Come here, lover. Come here, lover. Hi, lover. Hi, lover. You want to come here and say hi to everybody? Come here. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, lover. No. You say hi. You say hi. You say hi, lover. Say hi. All right. All right, beat it. Beat it, Toots. Beat it, Toots. Oh, lover. Hi, lover. Okay, go get mommy. Go get mommy. She's got your food. Let's see, console cloud and PC is bigger install base. Yeah. Especially considering it's coming to Game Pass in 6 months. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's so bad. Steam is doing refunds for Battlefield. Man, I should have bought it on Steam. Remember, we played Battlefield Frog. I played for 15 minutes and was like, this is complete. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, I was still like kind of at that point, I was still like kind of being like wowed by the visuals and stuff. I was like, man, this looks great, but dude, after like so long of playing that I played it for probably a good 10 hours and I'm just like, man, dude, it's really starting to feel empty. So I finally started playing a real game on my PS5. No disrespect to Astro's Playroom, but that's so bad. And then you're like, oh, wait a minute. There's that they led me down a road. LOL, dog lover, game lover. Yeah, I'm a cat person. My wife's a dog person. I like my cats. Person, not just a dog person. Because I'm a genius, they say. If you're a cat person, then you're smarter.
No, you like cats because they leave you alone.
Yeah, exactly. They leave me alone, and you like dogs because you're in attention. You need a lot of attention. Mm-hmm. I'm just joking. Yeah. Do you think the Battlefield 2042 would come? Oh yeah, dude, it's definitely coming to Game Pass. Well, it's coming to EA Play within 6 months, bro. That's just how they do it. I have a parrot, so that means you're a pretty smart person too.
I love parrots.
They should release PS5 Slim. I think they will. I think they're gonna be bringing out a PS5 Mini, dude. They have to. They have to compete with Series S, dude. They have to. If they don't, they're gonna get dusted, man. They're gonna get trampled because people are gonna buy a Series S and be like, "Wow, man, it's really not that bad," Yeah, I love cats too. I like my cats. The ponies are doing Sony a disservice. All doing is talking about Xbox and making gamers more and more curious about buying an Xbox. I know, dude. I've been saying that for a while now, dude. Every time they open their mouth, it's an Xbox advertisement. Who wants to play hundreds of games who wants to rent their games? And people that go to GameStop, they're like, I do. I do. I would rather pay $15 a month than buy $70 games. Like, all right, I'm buying the Series S. Every single time. What's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Every single time that PlayStation fanboys open their mouth, dude, another Xbox Series S is sold, dude. Every time they say Game Pass, another person buys a Series S, dude. Oh, you're not hitting them. Apex is on. Driving games, by the way. Oh yeah, dude, I've been playing it on my controller, man. I'm just not that good on a controller anymore. It's so hard to get used to playing on a controller after playing on a wheel. That oh wow, yeah. It and playing in third person cam is a lot harder now too. If you don't like cats, my parrot is vicious. LOL, he's crazy son. Yeah.
Most of
Oh
them
no,
are.
Battlefield 2042 is garbage. I wouldn't even play that game if it was free. What's up, Onyx? How you doing, man? Oh, also didn't realize he will live till he's 35. LOL. Oh yeah, dude. That's like my pig, bro. I got a pig, man, and his little ass is living for freaking ever. How long we had pig now? How long we had cricket? What's he going on? Like
5 years.
5 years old? The pig's like 5 years old, and all he does is eat. He just eats. And then when you walk up the stairs, he'll bark at you. He thinks he's a dog.
He's our guard pig.
He's our guard pig. He really thinks he's a dog. I'm like, dang, dude. You got a set of lungs on you there, buddy. Xbox breaking console sales record because of the free Sony fanboy advertising. I know. You guys shouldn't buy an Xbox, man. Nobody wants to rent their games. Oh, no. I mean, but Xbox Gamepass is going to destroy gaming, man. It's bringing it down. It's like who wants to play mid games? Like who wants to play like it's trash? And everybody buys it and they sign up for Game Pass for free and they're like, wait, this shit's actually pretty cool, man. Wow. And then the next thing you know, dude, their PlayStation 5 is sitting there and it's like collecting dust and it doesn't ever get turned on again after they get an Xbox. I mean, I bet the average person that has a PlayStation 5 that buys an Xbox Series S and gets Game Pass probably goes through 2 controllers before they turn the PS5 back on.
Isn't that how Netflix got started?
Yeah, exactly. That's
Renting you games, video games.
yeah, Netflix.
So the Sony fanboys are crazy because people want to rent their games. Hello.
I think I'm pretty sure every single one of them Sony fanboys has got an Xbox Series S that they play on, and they're like, "Gosh, I hate this thing so much, but oh, it's so fun. Well, I hate this thing so much, but it's got games. I hate this thing so much." Come on, McLaren GT3 wheel, nice, dude, nice. I know. I keep trying to talk Mama into letting me get a bigger, better racing wheel setup, but we just don't have the room for it right now. I have to buy like a house with a big garage so I can just put all my stuff in there. As soon as I get that, man.
He's kicking me to the living room with all of his game system stuff.
She's like, yeah, he's got so much. Oh, yeah, so Frog, I caved and got Valhalla. Good job, dude. I think that's good. I got to say, it's a damn good game. But my God, just stay away from all the bloated stuff, Master Chief. Stay away from all the bloated stuff. You don't even have to. You don't even have to do any of that side stuff, man. It's there for you to engage in if you want to, man. Just do the main story. What I normally do, Master Chief, when I get an Assassin's Creed game is what I'll do is I'll go over, I'll explore the whole map. I will get I'll get every Eagle Point, and then I'll go back and do the story because then I can just boom, zip right through everything, just fast travel wherever I need to go and get it done and get my story done really quick so that it's like boom right there. Dream on, Siren, again, mods anytime the PCs. Well, Battlefield 2 was mod paradise. Yeah, I don't know. The old days, I can't understand those mentality of buying games to keep those games are mainly one and done.
Yep.
I just keep my games, man. I don't even care. Sometimes, now that I do keep them, now that I buy them and I do keep them, I literally go back to them and I play around with them every once in a while, you know? Like imagine if I got rid of all of them. How would I have done all those freaking PS5 comparisons for you guys? How would I have shown the world what Xbox games look like running next to PlayStation games? Because people don't do that. They don't give you the truth. They're just like, oh, the PlayStation game is better. No, like, dude, it's not that much freaking better. They basically look the same. You really can't tell when you're in the heat of the moment. You start playing God of War and you start playing God of War and Gears of War. Dude, you got action way quicker in Gears of War than you do in freaking God of War. You get like 40 minutes of story before you get to a good fight scene in there. Went back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. What a fantastic game. Dude, it's so much better, Anthony, with with 4K and Dolby Vision, man, it's freaking amazing. Xbox Series X S is the only console where you can quick resume between all 3 Dark Souls. Yep, that's true. And that's pretty fun. I've been quick resuming through a lot of games, to tell you the truth, man. Like making those videos. Do you guys like it when I make them videos when I'm all sitting there like driving and then I quick resume to the next driving game? Do you guys like that? Is that cool or what? Game Pass is why I even played AC Origins and played Crisis 2 and 3. Yeah, we got to talk about how Microsoft won't have exclusives for 10 months. What do you mean? They're not going to have any exclusives for 10 months? Dang, that sucks. They got Game Pass, though, right? Game Pass games. See, everybody keeps talking about like, oh, man, Xbox isn't going to have no exclusive, stuff like that. I get what you're saying. I'm going to answer that right now, exactly how I feel about that, Jet. With Xbox having Game Pass, I don't necessarily think exclusives really matter as much as they used to for Xbox's platform. Because the fact that if it comes to Game Pass and you have to pay $70 on PlayStation and you get it free on Game Pass, yeah, dude, that's that's one hell of a reason to have an Xbox, man. That's more than that. That's a better reason than an exclusive to own an Xbox, because you get the same game, but you get to play it for your subscription. So I personally don't think exclusives for Xbox matter anymore at all. Stalker got delayed. Yeah, Stalker got delayed, so Xbox is clearly dead now. Xbox is not going to survive this. I mean, they're getting that one next month. They get Crossfire X or whatever, and that's exclusive. Forza Motorsport. I mean, that's how I feel, guys. Honestly, that's really how I feel about Xbox and exclusives. Like, I just don't care. Like, they have Game Pass. As long as I get a better version of third-party games, like, I don't really care, dude. Like, Xbox is my third-party game machine. As long as I get solid third parties, I'm okay, man. And like, dude, the system is just so seamless that it doesn't really matter to me. Like, I like PlayStation games, but I only have to buy certain games on the PlayStation when they come out. Redfall, Stalker 2, Crossfire X, Scorn, Starfield, and unannounced stuff. Yeah, I know, dude. We're gonna get some more stuff announced here pretty soon. I'm almost willing to bet. I want a couple of those licorices. I'm almost willing to bet that Dying Light 2. I'm almost willing to bet Dying Light 2 comes to Game Pass day and date. It'd be really freaking cool if we got Elden Ring day and date. Let's be real for a second. Stalker 2 isn't going to be as good as God of War Ragnarok. So if it's just exclusives, obviously we choose a PS5. I don't necessarily think Stalker 2 is going to have... I don't know if Stalker 2 is the kind of game that's going to have a ton of, real hype for it, sometimes I wonder about, even the Xbox guys, like I do, I wonder if they just hype some of this stuff just because, like the PlayStation guys do, because I'm not going to lie, I got Game Pass on PC. It's a good service, but most of those games I already own. Same with me. I own a lot of games too. I mean, like this month we get that Rainbow Six, so that's going to be pretty cool. I mean, if you guys haven't noticed on this channel, dude, I don't hype shit that I don't care about. I don't, man. I don't hype games like the gunk, man. I'm not going to sit and hype up the gunk because why? I mean, why hype something that I don't really necessarily have any interest in, man? I'm not going to hype stuff that I don't have an interest in. And I do have, gosh dang it. I do have an interest in Stalker 2, but not, I mean, it's not like one of those like, oh my gosh, man, I gotta have it. I mean, first of all, I want to see it because it looks beautiful. So I want to see the visuals on my Xbox Series X. I want to see it because it looks pretty cool. Um it looks like it's pretty close to Metro Exodus. So I mean, that there's got me a little bit like, oh yeah, dude, I kind of want to play this because I like Metro Exodus. But am I like 100%? With Stalker 2 being delayed, I wonder if Xbox is going to replace it with anything on Game Pass. They might. They probably will. Frog, Andy Cruz's 70s vibe zombie coming to Game Pass tomorrow. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm like I said a million times, man. Like zombie games, like I'm getting kind of I'm getting a little bit freaking burnt out with them. Since it's dropping near Starfield, that's a suicide move from them, but oh well. Yeah, for real. It's the same that Stalker 2 is going to have to go up against Starfield. Yeah, Starfield, I'm way more excited about Starfield than I am Stalker 2 for sure. So, I mean, Stalker 2 is something that we're going to cover on this channel, but Stalker is my type of game, open world, great graphics, etc. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things I really like about it too. Thank you. Cannot stop choking. Frog is one. Well, actually. Redfall or Perfect Dark? Deathloop. Yeah, Deathloop comes in September. You'll have Deathloop in September, man. You're gonna have so much stuff to play on Xbox this year. It's not even gonna be funny, dude. I mean, Stalker 2, let's be realistic, dude. How many people were actually gonna play that game like to completion? Like how many? Stalker 2, as far as I can tell, it's probably a more serious game. Yeah, I mean, we might get some Indiana Jones news soon. I just know that we're gonna get. I mean, dude, we're like 5 months away from E3, dude. 5 months. Hopefully, Stalker 2 is worth the wait. It should be. It should be. Game Pass is great. Can't beat. Try before you buy. Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, I still do want to see that. I'm actually buying that. Baby Cakes wants that game real bad. Like she's been freaking out about it. Exactly what I say. Making my prediction now. Starfield will be delayed. No, it won't be. I just feel it's truly epic game with a ton of systems, and Microsoft have understood now it's better to release quality than on time. I don't think that one's getting delayed, man. They say it's fully playable and they're polishing now. If it hasn't gone gold by say September, October, then I would start worrying about being delayed. If it hasn't gone gold by then. And yeah, Starfield's been in development for so long now that yeah, definitely getting at Hogwarts. Isn't Hogwarts out soon? It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like last year. It was supposed to come out last year, but we're waiting for news on it. Like the old days of This in the magazine. Yeah, for real, Ken. Changing constant. How's it going, man? My life hit me hard, and I haven't been here in a while. It's awesome to see your channel still popping and growing. A whole bunch. Good job, man. Have a great night. Yeah, no problem, man. It's been a while since we've seen you. Thanks for coming back and saying hi at least. It's actually tell you by in many cases. Yeah. Won't be, especially since Todd Howard recently came out and said they are on a beauty stage and it's playable by a lot of trusty sources. Yeah, I think it's definitely coming out. What's up, Straggler Rock? How you doing, man? I'm off to listen to Baby Cakes. I forgot about that song. See ya, dude. Oh man, the only reason I bought the 10-month thing was them up was because I heard fanboys saying Sony doesn't have games for the holiday. How does Sony not have any games for the holiday? They just, I don't know, man. That really sucks that they didn't have anything. Awesome community. Thank you, man. We appreciate that. My foot, that's encouraging to hear. I don't think I don't think it's going to get delayed, guys. I don't know, man. I was saying that the other day about Stalker 2, but I texted him and I told him I sent him a message on Twitter, dude. I told him, I was like, dude, if you guys are delaying this game, you need to get out in front of it right now. You need to get out in front of this right now and let people like set people's expectations straight. And they did it, dude. They gave us ample warning. I feel like that was good of them to do that. I would much rather them come out now and tell us it's getting delayed instead of waiting until it's like closer and then be like, oh yeah, we got to delay it. I mean, I'm fine. That gives us something to play at the end of the year. I mean, say Starfield flops, at least we'll have Stalker 2 to soften the blow. You know what I mean? Xbox and the acquisition. I don't know, dude. Stalker 2 sounds like a really, really ambitious game. It really does. And with all the NFTs that they had packed in there, maybe they're just pushing it till December so that they can get those NFTs really going, and hopefully somebody else will come out with NFTs, and maybe they're just waiting for the NFT stuff to cool down. You know what I mean? Like, and that sucks. I would much rather them, if they're gonna put their NFTs in the games, man. Like, I don't know about this, dude. I don't really. I'm not gonna buy any NFTs ever. Like, I will never buy an NFT. Oh, I don't care if it gets delayed, if it makes it better, like Halo, etc. Then yeah, oh, I'm not too worried about it getting delayed, dude. It wasn't one of those games that was like so high on my gotta play it list that like I don't care. It frees up more time for me to play other stuff. I don't care. I mean, there's certain games coming out this year that I really do want to play: Elden Ring, Forbidden West, Gran Turismo 7, God of War, you know, Redfall, some other stuff that I really want to play. That, I mean, I would much rather, like, dude, there's just too much stuff. I know my niece and sister want that game to the huge Harry Potter fans. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's what my daughters want. No way Starfield will flop. This one game we can't afford to flop. Yeah, you're right. It definitely shouldn't. Either way, dude. Todd Howard's got a big enough following that it's not going to flop. The Bethesda games, they're not going to flop. Even people are playing 76 again, bro. So, I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think Starfield's going to flop. PlayStation fanboys are going to try to convince you that it flopped, but dude, it's not going to flop. Since I have both consoles and this is my first PS5, I don't mind buying PS4 games because right now, a game on a 1080. Yeah, dude, if you're on a 1080 TV, dude, it does not even matter, man. PlayStation 5 looks great on 1080p. Everything looks great on 1080p, and you get a nice solid image, dude. And that's all that really matters is that sharpness, that clarity. Starfield 11/11/2022, best Series X game until the Elder Scrolls 6. I mostly play on Xbox, but I find it funny how some peeps act as if Sony doesn't have a huge backlog of games. They're too focused on what's not being shown now. Yeah. Starfield flops. It's going to hurt the Xbox brand. No ifs or buts about it. Yeah, probably, dude. If it does flop, yeah, I could see that being pretty bad for Xbox. NFTs are going to be so rife with fraud soon. It's way too unregulated, and speculative people are going to lose their shirts over them. Yeah, that's why I have no desire to ever put any money into NFTs. Like, I don't care about them. I don't care about buying digital stuff, dude. To me, to like buy something that's digital, I don't freaking care. The only thing I would want an NFT for is my games. When I buy my games, I would much rather my games be like crypto, or not crypto, but blockchain, so that I had complete control over them and I could sell them if I wanted to. I would much rather have my games as NFTs as opposed to like stupid stuff that I can wear in one. Gonna put in that work on its 1080 TV. Oh yeah. Why is that dog barking? Still haven't seen gameplay for Starfield. Yeah, I think we should have had that by now. I definitely think we should have had gameplay for Starfield by now. I definitely think that is the case. Maybe they're keeping their cards closer to their chest just because of what happened with Halo, man. Maybe they're just, they want to make it as beautiful as possible before they show it to us this summer. And I mean, that's fine. Basically, NFTs are cryptocurrency. Yeah, for real, in layman's terms. You can be hyped for games without gameplay. I mean, I kind of think that's what all of us do. We get hyped for games without gameplay all the time, man. They come out and they show us these really fantastic freaking cutscenes, and we're like, oh man, that looks cool. It's got our cooler characters. And then it comes out and it looks like a PlayStation 2 game. You're like, wait a minute. Is this the same game? At least show me the cutscenes again. Release Max usually shows gameplay likely. Lately, like Doom Eternal, for example, was shown last minute. That is true. They usually show it and then drop it a couple months later. That's kind of what Bethesda used to do, man. They would show you the stuff and then boom, it was in your hands. And, ever since they were getting bought by Microsoft, they started talking about a lot of things. You will see Starfield at E3. I think you will. I wouldn't recommend that. Yep, but they're also used to paying people to work. And the new metaverse, it's horrible stuff. Thing I don't understand about the PS5 is that you have a 1440p monitor for the PS5. If you have a 1440p monitor, still output a 1080p image since the OS doesn't support 1440p. Then just run it in 4K. That's what I'm doing. I just run my PS4, my PS5 in 4K. Starfield at E3 would be perfect. I think it'll be at E3, guys. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Starfield gameplay is confirmed for E3. Todd Howard confirmed Starfield gameplay will be shown at E3. I know we'll see Starfield. I'm in Maryland now. Token contract market is a joke at the moment. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't be doing that. Hey, Xbox and pennies. I think they migrated to Peggy's. The Peggy's. Even my Series S looks great on it. Yes, it does, man. Series S looks amazing on freaking 1080p, man. I just wish I would have listened to my community earlier and got a Series S sooner. But this year's E3 would be a banger, Andrew. We should do a live watch reaction stream. You know what? Titus Crow, I did that last year. Yeah, dude, I don't know if I'm going to do those anymore. To be completely honest with you, they just demonetized me anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna partake in those things. The Xbox One I will for sure, but I won't do the other ones, man. It was just way too much time. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess if I'm spending it with you guys and a lot of you guys come, it'll be a different story. Because then at least we're like hanging out as the community. But dude, I'm so sick and tired of getting demonetized for those things. It's not even funny. It really just makes me mad. Because I apply for the stuff to be a co-streamer and all of that stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can co-stream. And then they demonetize me for every single little thing. And then I got to spend hours going through and like trying to freaking, mute everything that gets it demonetized. So sometimes it's just not even worth it. Sit here, man. It'd be good fun. I mean, if I do it, it would just be just for us, just for the community, man. That's probably what I would do. I probably will do it, but I don't know if I'm gonna take time off of work just because I get demonetized. It's kind of pointless for me to miss work to, I gotta be able to support myself, man. I missed so much work this freaking year that my gosh. But they say you gotta spend money to make money, right? You'd have to mute the entire show to do E3. I know, huh? Every time music comes on or every time something that's like one of their little ads or something. And it's just, dude, it's too freaking hard to go through all of that. Going to grind out Monster Hunter Rise again right now. Nice, 9 foot.
No, what?
Maryland.
Stop touching my shit.
County guys should visit sometimes. Have you played Far Cry Primal? That's the only Far Cry I didn't ever play. Almost bought a 4K TV last week. You should have bought one. I would say you should get a 4K TV, but I don't know, man. And I would keep the 1080p TV for the Xbox. Oh, why not just do the stream and we'll throw you a bunch of super chats to make up for it? Sounds fine. I would do it. I'm probably gonna end up doing it. So the shortage of PS5s results, Sony will continue making the PS4 consoles to make the most rare PS5. Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and waste all these. I mean, I don't know. Anybody that's buying a PlayStation 4 this late in the generation is probably not aware of what they're doing. I'm really worried about crypto causing the next collapse. There's concern from central banks. People can make a quick buck off them, but I wouldn't want to be the guy holding the coat if they go bust. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't want to be in part of that. Being a famous YouTube star must have its perks at work. Not really. Not really. No, I'm a union, dude. Nobody cares. I know my Xbox plays 1080p on it or get shut down like China has. Yeah. Just review all the trailers after the show is finished. That's true. I could definitely do that. I'm going to do the show with you guys. Don't worry. But it depends. Like on the Xbox One, I probably will take off work for the Xbox One, but I'm not going to take off work for any of the third party stuff. I won't do that. Not anymore. Oh, but this is going to be a short stream tonight, guys.
Why?
Just because my neck is hurting. Is that all right?
I just wanted to lay on your side of the bed.
Why do you always want to lay on my side of the bed?
Because it's more comfortable.
Whatever. Weird lady. Just make the money supply because I just need to lay down. My back's been hurting so bad because I've been sitting in this chair for so long. Oh, woman. It shrinks the money supply. It can cause a collapse. Did you hear about Tech2 buying? Oh yeah, dude. Tech2's buying that game, that phone company game. Yeah. Fiat's backed by the government's willingness to agree to the price. Microsoft will buy them. They're not into making games anymore. They're just cash. Yeah. That's cool, my friend. The next class will probably be the bread basket. I don't know, man. I was reading something today saying that we're up to bad news for Gamepass. No, not really. I don't think so. Farmville Company. I don't think so. I don't think it's bad news for Gamepass with the Stalker 2 thing. Like Sega thinks NFTs are bad for gaming, and I can speak for a lot that we all think it is too. Yeah. Only certain companies are really trying to push this NFT thing, and I think a lot of them were sold on it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good." But then, like I think the mass hysteria about it, I don't know. I think it's going to be. See you later, Cabbage. You have a good night, man. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off soon too, guys. I just kind of want to lay down. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Well, you lost your phone?
Yeah.
Uh,
Missing in action.
Oh, night, KB. You found it, right?
No,
It was just ringing.
I know. Hunter said he brought it to me, but I can't seem to find it.
Oh my goodness. At least I hope the ads don't make it on the games like the NBA. See you later, Ken. Oh, you're going too, Ken? I'm gonna at least get it to an hour before I get off, guys. It's like 6 minutes or so, 7 minutes. It's like 7 minutes. Dude, I was reading somewhere today that the cost, like everything's up 7% already. Inflation's up 7% man. I'm like, dude, I guess that's what happens when your company. I guess that's what happens when your company or when your government just starts printing trillions of dollars and like, oh, here you go, people have it. You know, I mean, it's like, really, you're gonna tell everybody to stay home and print all this money and then collapse our economy? And then, like, I don't know how to feel about that, guys. I really just don't know how to feel about it, man. I know I was considered essential, so I had to work through all of it. Good to know I only got COVID one time. You know what I mean? Like, gosh, dude, and I just haven't felt the same after getting COVID. Like my body, my back, I don't know if it's just because I've been doing the YouTube thing, sitting in the chair a lot, you know, like going live and stuff, but or just sitting here. Like, I don't know if that's what's causing my back pain or if it is, you know, from the COVID, because I didn't have it before the COVID, but now all of a sudden I do have it. I don't know. Like, my back just really hurts. They voted for the jackass. They have no right to complain about what he does now. I know. Oh my gosh, dude, we really want that guy, man. I'm like, why, dude? I mean, I don't know. And do I trust him with world does for some reason? Half the ads in video game magazines ever. Ooh, wow. Shadow Man Remastered? Shadow Man Remastered just came out, guys. Did anybody else know about that? It's $20. Is it on Game Pass? This was on like Nintendo 64, man. Like I got anxiety about maybe picking that up, dude. Oh goodness. Let me see some video of it. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, Shadow Man. White You Shadow Remastered. Oh sure. I'm not gonna buy it right now, dude. I've already I'm yeah, dude. I put myself in a interesting predicament financially, so I'm gonna not do anything that is gonna rock the boat right now, anyways. My wife said she'll leave me if I keep buying video games. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I don't know about this, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this one up. I remember loving. I played Shadow Man back when it first came out. It was pretty cool, but I do not think I'm gonna put money into that. I'm not $20. If it was on Game Pass, I would play it for nostalgic reasons, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe if they went through and like redid the whole game instead of like a remaster, if they remade the game, then it would be more of a. Then maybe it would be more of like something like, yeah, dude, I definitely want to check that out, but not 4K freaking Nintendo 64 graphics. I just don't know about that, guys. I wish that Rockstar would remaster Bloody Harvest. That was a great 64 game. Oh, do you really want that remastered though? I mean, gosh, I don't know, man. Some stuff I just am like, ooh boy. I wish that if they were gonna redo anything from like 360 back, I would want remakes and not. All right, see you later, Sev. You guys have a good night. If they're gonna do remakes, I would if they're gonna do remasters of anything like 360 back, I would much rather have a remake than a remaster. To be completely honest with you, I just want like newer, like the way the games feel. I just want the games to feel better and not just look better. That's what GoldenEye is gonna look like when it's. Oh, man, I probably will end up passing on that too. I don't know. Maybe I'll pick it up. Maybe I won't. I don't know. It just depends. But all right, man. Thank you guys for coming. We're gonna go ahead and end this stream tonight. Oh, great. Well, then how about happy inflation? Yeah, I don't know. Can only make it look so good. Yeah, they can only. Yeah, exactly, dude. So there's no moderators here at the moment. We can now go totally crazy. I know. Oh gosh, you see the new Diablo 4 stuff? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It definitely is looking pretty good. Oh. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here too. We'll see you guys on the next stream. I will be making more content, as much content as I can for the next, couple of days or whatnot, or whatnot. But because that's the money making stuff. So I need you guys to watch the videos that I put out like over and over and over again. No, I'm just joking. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. If more amazing news comes out tomorrow, I'll probably go live. But if not, we're probably just getting more Xbox Series S videos for a couple more days. So, all right, my guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for everyone coming. Oh, that sounds like you need a break. Yeah, dude, I do. I do need a break. I need at least a day off or something, man. I haven't had a day off since I started this channel. I've been working 7 days a week. for 9 months now. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. But all right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for coming. You guys have a good night.